Hello! This is a new series we're going to be doing. This is just going to be a blank picture every time. It's called Intermediocre Rambles, Rants. I'm not sure what it's going to be called yet. There is no gameplay for this. I'm just going to be talking about random topics that I think are going on either in the news right now or what's been happening in my personal life or whatever. So we're going to start off with the first one, obviously the biggest thing in the news right now, COVID-19. Really quickly before I start this, there is going to be a topic on the screen, and when I do shift to another topic, like I have 4 subtopics coming up, it's going to show that instead. If I talk about something, it'll put up. There's going to be a lot of editing in this. So this is number 1, COVID-19, obviously the biggest thing in the world right now. Currently in the world, there are 2,118,127 cases that are active right now. I have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. We're going to start off with the media. I think the media is blowing everything way out of proportion. There are obviously 3.48 million cases in total. 1.12 million have recovered. 244,000 have died, unfortunately. 82% recovered, if you want the math, and 98% are in mild condition. All the media talks about is death. There have been 240,000 deaths. There have been so many people in critical condition. So many people in death. I don't think I might have heard this once. Either the people that are in mild condition or have recovered. I have only heard that once. And I don't remember who it came from, but that is insane that people are saying, oh, make sure to do this, make sure to do that, make sure to do this, don't go outside, don't do this, don't do that. So what I'm thinking about is, what if people need food? Obviously people need food to survive, and you're telling everybody to stay home. So if nobody has coronavirus, put on a mask, put on whatever covers your face, put on gloves, and go out to the store. If you have nothing to eat and you're starving, you can go out. You don't have to stay inside no matter what. I still can't believe there's 98% in mild condition. And people are always talk about the bad stuff. We're going to shift over to stay-at-home orders, like what I was just talking about. Stay-at-home orders, a lot of people are every state has its own stay-at-home order right now. Some of them don't even have any. Georgia's reopening. I believe Florida is reopening too a little bit. Georgia, I believe you can have 25% capacity at stuff. I don't have everything on the internet right now. It's just I'm just looking at my phone at the topics. There are a lot of states. Illinois, for example, which we're going to get to in a second. I will say that in a second. Georgia, a lot of the places reopen. New York is going to be the last place to reopen because obviously there's I think just short of 400,000 cases there. Quickly, in the United States, there are 1,160,000. So we actually account for a third of the cases. Alright, we'll go to Illinois. Illinois has not. Well, they've eased the restrictions on it. What was I going to say? Okay, so Pritzker announced May 1st. It is going to be extended. It is extended to the end of the month, May 30th. But he has eased some restrictions. Non-essential businesses can reopen for pickup. And golf courses can reopen with guidelines. And a few other places could be open. Haircut places cannot be open. I do need a haircut. So that's just about it. The future of coronavirus, though, is a completely different story. I think, for one, in my opinion, it's not flat. It is slowing down a little bit because we have been testing over 10,000 people a day. And only 2,000 to 3,000 have tested positive. So that's about 75% that test negative. Which is good, because 75% test negative every day, and it seems like it's going up. We just had our biggest hit, was yesterday, or the day before, whenever this goes up, which was the first, which we had over 3,000 cases. The second, we only had 2,400, so it is kind of shifting back and forth. Alright, so that's just about it for Corona. I don't know what else to say. I think that's going to be, the future's, it's confusing. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We could either spike up to 6,000 a day. I highly doubt it's going to happen. I think it's going to be slowing down soon. Hopefully by June or July we can get opening more stuff. Alright, as everybody knows, I've been doing Doordash a lot lately. I've been doing it for over a month. It's actually going to be 2 months in a few weeks. I do have a few stories to talk about. I also want to talk about what I like and hate about it. Here's a couple of stories. Let's see if I can get one off my mind right now, as I didn't write anything down. I'll start about today. So, I had a call to Chipotle. Chipotle. It was Chipotle. It was a Chipotle California pizza kitchen. It was Chipotle. So I get a call to there. I go to the house, and $2, 8 or 9 are outside playing. They go inside because the food's here. Hold on, give me a second. I'm thirsty. Talking too much. So I go ring the doorbell, put the food down, walk away, probably about 5-10 steps. The girls open it. The dog runs out, and it's a big dog. It's not that big, but it was big. It was fluffy though. It was a trained dog, so it's not gonna attack you. Well, I mean, it attacked me, but it attacked me like with kisses and pets. And that's not the first time it happened today. So me and the mom struggle for 5 minutes to get in. He sits like right next to me, and I pet it, and then he grabs the collar and brings back in. I leave. The second time was the last order I had, which the dog almost got it. It didn't, but I got the pet it. That's it. I have a few more stories. That'll be for another video. What I like and what I hate about dashing. There's a lot of stuff I like. I like when people tip. I like when the money is good. There's been countless times. I can't even tell you. My acceptance rate is only 48%, I believe. But it's 48%. That is insane. Oh, it's only $2. Oh, it is always $2. $2 peak pay. My rating is 4.83 out of 5 average customer rating for me. 46% is my acceptance rate. 95% completion, 96 on time or early. The reason why my acceptance rate is so low is because we're either getting Walmart orders for really shit money, like $5, or we're getting really horrible orders. I've seen people that get 10 miles away for $3. Unless I'm already going there for $9 or $10, there is no way in hell I am going there for $3. I saw someone comment on one of my posts in the Facebook group, and they said only do it if it's $1 a mile or more. So if it's 7 miles and it's $8.50, it is tempted on doing it. But if it's 7 miles or $2.50, don't do it, because it's not worth the risk for cash. Because they might say, please leave it to, I want contactless delivery. Because people love doing that. Contactless delivery, so they don't have to see you face to face, because you didn't give them a tip. 277 deliveries I've made. What I do like about it, though, is the money. The money is good if you get a good buyer. I've had, and Peak Pay, there's a thing called Peak Pay, and it only comes up once in a while. Peak Pay is extra money. So let's say, like I was in Barrington and Lake Zurich today because I was $2.50 extra. So what would happen is the base pay is, let's say the base pay is $3. They tip $5. It'll be a $10.50 order because it's $3, $5, and the $2.50 extra. So $10.50. I made $55 today. It was pretty short, pretty crappy. That's one thing I do like. Another thing I like is if it's right around the corner, like if it's giving me a $6 order and it's telling me to go a mile and 1.6 miles away, I'm gonna take it, cause it's only a mile and a half away, and you know exactly where I'm going to. There was another story. I went to McDonald's and I was actually delivering right next door to my house. That was weird. Okay, that's the end of DoorDash for now. I might bring the DoorDash later in a different video. Definitely not now. Alright, we're gonna move over to what I think sports, like sports in general, MLB, NHL. What's going to happen in the future because of coronavirus or COVID, whatever. I'm just going to call it Corona. So, coronavirus has taken a huge toll on sports. Every sport is canceled as of right now. MLB is not playing, NHL is not playing, NBA, NFL, nobody's playing. The draft is going to be online for NHL this year. The NFL draft already happened. The MLB draft, I think that's next year. Nothing's happening right now. There are rumors, though, that the NHL will start in July. There are rumors saying that it will start mid to late May, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be more closer to June and July. MLB, on the other hand, there's been a few things. I think that he said something about June and empty stadiums, or July and empty stadiums, which would be weird. I haven't heard anything from the NFL yet. But they're not playing until November or October anyway, so that we're not even going to count that. And NBA is the same as NHL. There is nothing yet. What I think is going to happen in NHL, by the way, MLB is probably going to be shortened if they get something by October. It's going to be shortened to like 100 games or something. For NHL, though, since it's at the end of the season, if they are up by July, there's going to be the rest of the season and maybe a shortened playoff. If they have to do it by August, it's going to be a best of 3 playoff of 20 teams. I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. That's literally all I have to talk about. NHL, we got through the coronavirus stuff, we got through the Doordash stuff, we got through the sports stuff. I don't really have much else to talk about. That was really crappy first video, but hope you guys enjoyed. I will have Intermediocre Rambles Rants Bibbidi Boppity Boo number 2 up sooner or later. This is number 1. See ya.